Imagine walking into a cafe in a city you have never visited before. You look at the counter, the chairs, and the window beside you. Suddenly, you feel certain that you have experienced this exact moment before, but you also know that this cannot be true. That strange conflict is called déjà vu. Déjà vu is often translated as already seen, but the experience is not limited to something you see. It can happen during a conversation, while entering a room, or while traveling through an unfamiliar place. For a few seconds, the present feels like a memory. Scientists do not believe déjà vu proves that you predicted the future or lived the same moment in another life. The leading explanations involve the way the brain processes memory and familiarity. Your memory can produce two slightly different experiences. The first is recollection. Recollection allows you to remember details about a previous event, including where it happened and who was there. The second is familiarity. Familiarity is simply the feeling that you recognize something, even when you cannot remember where you encountered it. Imagine seeing someone whose face looks familiar. You know that you have probably seen them before, but you cannot remember their name or where you met. Normally, familiarity and recollection work together, but during déjà vu, the familiarity signal may appear at the wrong moment. A completely new situation suddenly feels familiar. At the same time, another part of your thinking recognizes that the situation is actually new. This produces the uncomfortable feeling that the moment is both familiar and impossible. One possible explanation involves the arrangement of objects around you. A new location may have a similar layout to somewhere you visited in the past. A doorway may be in the same position. A table may be placed at the same angle. The path through the room may follow a familiar shape. Your brain may detect this similarity without retrieving the original memory. The new place therefore feels familiar, even though you cannot explain why. Researchers have tested this idea using virtual environments. People explored different computer-generated rooms and locations. Later, they entered new environments that sometimes shared the same underlying layout. The similar layouts were more likely to produce déjà vu-like feelings, even when the locations looked different. Déjà vu can also create the impression that you know what will happen next. You may feel certain that someone is about to speak or that something is about to move, but experiments suggest that this feeling does not make people better at predicting the next event. The sense of prediction is part of the illusion. Once the event happens, the brain may even strengthen the impression that you expected it. Déjà vu is common among healthy people and usually lasts only a few seconds. It has also been reported more frequently during periods of tiredness or stress, although scientists still do not fully understand why. In some cases, repeated or unusually intense déjà vu can occur as part of temporal lobe epilepsy. In those cases, it may appear alongside symptoms such as confusion, fear, unusual smells, staring, or reduced awareness. That is different from the occasional brief déjà vu experienced by many healthy people. Scientists still debate the precise brain processes responsible for déjà vu. There may not be one single explanation for every experience, but the evidence suggests that déjà vu is not a memory of the future. It is more likely a brief disagreement inside the memory system. One part of your brain produces familiarity. Another part checks the evidence and realizes that the moment is new. The eerie sensation may actually show that your brain is detecting and correcting its own mistake.